Alright, welcome back. We're down in the hold. Gonna go talk to some people.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
I already saw this.
Shepard. Shepard.
Rex?
I just love that little exchange. Alright, Garrus, you have something to say, right?
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Spoken like a true C-Sec officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Awesome. Let's talk to Ashley, too. I haven't really talked to her much.
Commander?
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
Is that the best way to spend your time, Chief?
I read you, Commander. I'll behave. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
I keep an open-door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Jeez, Ashley.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
A little bit xenophobic, that one. That's actually one of the reasons why people don't really like her. She doesn't like Rex and Garrus and Tally, and who couldn't like Tally? Okay,
Oh,
Tally.
hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
Like, I need this.
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Tell me about your people.
I already
Unfortunately,
talked about
talk about
this.
something.
like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Engineer Adams probably doesn't have much else to say, and I think I've talked to everyone aside from Joker, so I'm gonna head up there. Before I head on the elevator, I'm gonna save again. Actually, check out my squad real quick. I can level up twice. Welp, that might be why I died a lot. I'm in the habit of doing this. Unlock damping, so let's do that. Electronic skills on average objects. 25% more damage for 10 seconds. That's interesting. Let's see what else we have. Tactical armor. I kind of want to get medium armor here. Sniper just has advanced skills. Fitness would be something probably useful to have. What is this? Health and immunity, damage protection. That would have been kind of useful too. And I've been neglecting these ones. What is this? Unity. Restores dead squad members. I'm gonna need to get that soon. Let's do that. I need to I need to work on... I want to work on everything at once. How come I can't work on everything at once? Okay, so let's take a look at the journal, too. We've got a few assignments that we can do. Taking a look here, UNC valuable minerals. You can get a bunch of different minerals. You saw that we picked up gases on the way to Liara's thing. Privateers. Groth wants us to find a missing vessel. Missing Marines. This is one of those ones that I'm not going to complete because there are just so many items that you can get, and it involves a lot of time and searching and boringness. So I'm going to save real quick. And let's head on upstairs. Okay, I believe we've talked to everyone up here too. Tali's right, this place just kind of feels a little empty. Like, we need a lot more crew members. I mean, look, we have 8 chairs. Do we even have 8 people on board? I know we do if we count upstairs, so it's not really the right question. But still, we don't have a lot of people in our crew. Just kind of feels empty. In future games, we get a lot more crew members. I don't know if Presley is even worth talking to, but let's check real
Yes,
quick.
Commander?
Yeah, nope.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so Joker, I'm pretty sure, is useful to talk to. He almost always is. Heat load monitor over there. These are just giving me experience and stuff. So, you know, and it also adds to the codex, but I don't really do that too much.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Saving my boots from burning lava is part of your job, Joker. We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their jobs.
That figures. Just get me a nice card and a cake. No coconut, though. I hate that crap. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I talked about all that. Yeah, why not?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Joker's one of my favorite characters. Thought I was actually going to get to look outside. You lied to me, game! You lied! Now I'm stuck. Okay, I was stuck there and I was worried for a minute. And it looks like we can't go out the airlock, which is probably a good idea because we're kind of in space. So, that wouldn't be a good idea. Galaxy map. Thought there was something more important there. So I think what we'll do now is, let's take a look at our... Well, let's clear out our codex. Let's take a look at what we have for assignments here. Let's do... unusual read-ins in Argus Row. Let's do this one. Century and Hawking Ada. I think I can do that. Zoom out. And continue to do so. Okay, Hawking Ada is somewhere in this area. Hades Gamma, Voyager, Argus Row, that was the other one, Kepler, Armstrong Nebula. Maybe I'm wrong. Hawking Ada, up there. A little further north than I was... north? Is north even a thing?
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for the Alliance soldiers who died at Torfin. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look at some of these other ones here. Well, that looks like I'm supposed to land there. Survey. Got some light metals there. Sorry about exiting out of that too fast. Survey. Medallion. That's another one of the quests that I'm not really going to follow. Tamahara. Doesn't look like there's much here. So let's take a look at Prezrot. That's a weird name. Looks like we have really low pressure, really cold, low gravity. Sounds like a great place.